Welcome to GGN Talk with Kumar Rakesh.
Namaskar, I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today we are going to introduce our esteemed guest, Mr. Robert Masih Nahar, Senator from Spain of Indian origin. So we are proud of this as an Indian. Sir Robert Masih Nahar, like personality in Spain and part and parcel of the Spain politics. So if you see how just Robert Masih, the political journey and social journey, about just after moving from the many countries and many states, just he decided to stay back in Spain with so many regions. Robert Masih Nahar elected senator from Barcelona in the Spanish Senate, taking charge on February to, 2017, elected in general election held in December 2016, and took charge as senator in the Spanish Senate on 7th February 2017, and again on the general election in November 2019 with more than 6 lakhs 11,000, very magical number, triple three votes, 333 votes, and serving in the Spanish Senate in the second tenure as senator from the Barcelona province. And we're just proud, Mr. Masih was born in district of Gurdaspur, Punjab, India, and he is a founder of the Catalan Cricket Federation and the founder of Indian Culture Center in Barcelona. And he became the first Asian of Indian origin to sit the upper house of Spain. We're so proud of you, Raul Masih. Just and lived in Mexico and Italy, and then moved to Barcelona in 2005, doing so many profession, event management, and promoting Indian culture, and that the Indian culture just due to the promoting the Indian culture and the sports, he came in contact with so many politicians of Spain, and they promoted him like that, how they are working and just doing selflessly work for the society, helping the Asian immigrants in Barcelona in different stages. Either it is helping them for paperwork, helping them to the finding jobs. Still, he is doing. And then this COVID-19, this pandemic, he has done a lot just to serve the community, whatever he can with all resources. And Robert Masih also founded the Indian Culture Center in Barcelona in the year 2015, who is working for the promote the Indian culture promotion in Spain. The other Robert Masih Nahar has been working for the Indian culture promotion in Spain since 2007. He also worked hard to promote the sport of cricket, and Catalonia started from the zero. He has brought the cricket to be a recognized sport as other sports recognized by the Catalan Spanish government, and became the founder of the Catalan Cricket Federation with more than 56 club affiliated. Big work. So salute him just with doing how the society work with society. And Robert Masih joined the Left Republican Party of the Catalonia in 2012, and who represent 13 members of parliament and 14 senators in the Spanish parliament and the Senate respectively. He was also nominated for the city council election as councillor in 2015, and after that 2016 general election of Spain from Barcelona city. He won the election and took charge as senator. Raul Masih has vast experience in the company management and public relations. He is a good speaker of 6 languages, which include Catalan, Spanish, Hindi, Punjabi, English, and Italian. He has recently translated a Catalan book in Punjabi language and also going to translate in Hindi also. So, based on the beginner's guide to the Catalan language and geographical knowledge of Catalonia, and daily use phrases to help the new coming immigrants in Catalonia. Mr. Masih is leading the Food Solidarity Program, Barcelona, run by Indian Culture Center and Indali Foundation, which have helped more than 45,000 people since March 2020, and is still helping 350 families with basic grocery at every place. And he has just taken the oath, just already accepted the challenges. If the single person will be just need any help from him, he will be always ready to serve them, help them. So we have just Robert Masih Nahar ji here just in our studio, and with I and our colleague Alok Lahar ji will just talk to him for his vast experience for the social service and humanity service and the politically and how is the world is facing the so many problems. So as a humanitarian, how he thinks, analyze the scene and scenario of the world society and politics. So welcome Robert Masih Naharji in our special show of Zizian Talk for the Global Governance News TV.
Well, thank you very much, Rakeshji. Lokji, it's I'm really thankful to you for having me in your program, and it's really nice talking to you. And I send my regards to all your viewers. Thank you very much again for having me here.
So nice of you, Robert Masih. Just we want to know just how just uh, start your struggle for the life, just to find something in your life, and why you just stay back in Spain. Why you choosing Spain around the world?
Well, I will say it's just existence that who kept me here in Spain. I haven't. When I was in India, I lived in many places in India, and then I went to Mexico. I spent some time in Mexico, and then I moved to Italy. I have also stayed a couple of years in Italy, and then I came to Barcelona, and since 2005, I'm living in Barcelona. Why I came to Barcelona, there is no special reason behind it. It was just existent that I arrived to Barcelona and I stayed back.
So from the just you started career, the political career and the social worker in the Barcelona. So now, how just you analyze yourself and find okay, something just you have to do something. What you have done a lot, but it's still, do you think something you have to do just for the society and for the Spain and for the as well as just you have running the Indian culture center just for the help to Indian also from there.
Look, when I came to Barcelona, I was I mean, it was a long time that I left India, and the Indian love and Indian culture. It was pushing me to participate in the events and in the programs. I used to go to Madrid, especially to participate in the Independence Day program or the 26th Gen program. And then thought doing something in Barcelona, and then I started promoting Indian culture in Barcelona. So I've been working with many groups coming through from India. I organized their shows at Barcelona, and then I started, working with the society here, with the Indian diaspora, uh, organizing cultural events, organizing cultural shows, and then working for the society in language, promoting Catalan, Spanish, and Hindi as well. So it was a big task, when I started. At the same time, I was working for the cricket promotions as well. When I started, I can tell you that in Catalonia state, there was only two clubs registered, and there was no official cricket here. And when I started, I organized the first official tournament in Catalonia. That was in 2009, and since then I started working for cricket, and I ended up with the founding the first official cricket federation of Catalonia. which is the first in Spain. Still is the only one cricket federation registered and officially organized.
Now 56 clubs.
Yeah, recognized by the
That
government.
time we started 2 clubs, now 56 clubs. A great
Yeah.
achievement.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work behind it.
Yeah.
Many years and a lot of work behind it. It's not. It wasn't easy at all. But still, I kept working, and then I came in touch with many political people, many representatives from the different parties, and then there was one party which is you just mentioned before, Left Republican Party, and they were I was closer to them than other parties, and I liked their the thinkings and their way of working with the society, and then
Left, sorry, just I want to. Left Republican Party nature is just like the in India and the Communist Party like that, and other
it's not
something
communist.
different.
It's not communist party like, but it is like we are working with for the people and with the people. It's very simple explanation that we can give, that you are with the people and working for the people. This is the
So,
only
so,
motive.
so, so you don't think the Communist Party of India and the CPM is not working for the public?
Well, I will not get into that because I will uh, I will I will focus on
But
what we
basically,
are
I'm
doing.
not communist, but I'm just talking you, just
Yeah,
asking you question the law. How would
yeah,
you find the left Republican Party in the context of the India? That's why I'm
yeah.
asking you.
Yeah, because there are so many political parties in India which we can have, which we can think that they have the similar thinkings, uh, and coming back to the party I joined. So then I got the opportunity to be part of elections in 2015. I got an offer to come on the city council elections of Barcelona,
Okay.
and then that was I mean, we couldn't get that much success to come in the city council government. And then in 2016 again I got the offer from the party that if I would like to join in elections on the list of the general elections, and that was the time who changed all the scenario. Then we won the elections in 2016. It was December, and then in as you mentioned earlier, in February 2017, I took charge, and then again I in 2019 I won the election second time in general elections, and it was a huge support I got from the Barcelona constituency, and which was in numbers which I can say that was 6,11,000 votes that I
Yeah.
got, and it is
Big number. Not like in so
yeah,
many
it is
politicians, not
very,
in India, just own like that number.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Barcelona is very big constituency,
Okay.
so it's really difficult to
How
explain.
many voters?
The voters there would be, I think, 2.5 million voters
Okay.
in Barcelona constituency,
Okay.
and more or less. And
Great,
then
great.
and getting the support is not easy because there are so many parties contesting,
So
and to
we
get
can say the half is Spain.
Barcelona.
More than.
Barcelona. No, not. I think I got when I got this was 23% of votes I got
Oh,
from Barcelona constituency,
great.
and this is already a big number.
Good. So just the winning of the so such numbers. So I think you have done a lot for the society and the for public and for the welfare for the Barcelona constituency and Spain. So how just you differentiate, just to compare the politics of the India and politics of the Spain? In contrast, just you have seen the all, just you have seen the politics of the Italy, you've seen the politics of Mexico, and traveled a lot. You lived, born and brought in India, and just you are living in Spain. So how just comparatively see the politics of India and politics of Spain?
Well, I would say European politics is very different than Indian politics. If we compare, like even in UK, there are some structure which is still similar to India, but at the same time, it's not like
Mostly
in.
the Indian constitution is just taken,
Yeah,
adopted from
yeah.
the UK actually.
But
Yeah.
rest of Europe, the political system is very different. For example, I can tell you for myself that we as parliamentarians, we are focused only on our parliamentarian responsibilities. We don't interfere in any department, in any institution,
Okay.
and though we are not allowed to do that directly or indirectly,
So,
and we are
you like person maintain the system. You never call to any person like
no,
that.
we call or we come into the picture when something is not happening correctly, which is
Okay.
not being done correctly.
But not
If
as
there,
usual. Not as usual. Just you.
yeah,
Okay.
as
Okay.
usual, we don't do because of, there's no need.
In special
We are,
case, you can do.
exactly.
Okay.
But when it is really needed that some things are not being done correctly, and then
Yeah.
of course we have the right to intervene, and we have the right to check, and we have to the right to speak to the authorities and to solve the problem. But otherwise, we as parliamentarians, we do only parliamentarian responsibilities, which is, I mean, for example, I can tell you about the sessions that every 15 days in Senate we have sessions, and the alternative weeks we, the parliamentary committees and all other responsibilities that we do. Like in India, we don't have summer sessions or winter sessions. Every year we have sessions. So this is a regular job. This is a regular responsibility that we have to comply with that, and there is a lot of work that we have to carry. We are part of the different parliamentary committees, which these committees they control or they can question any department which is not doing things correctly, but not interfere. Just question we can do, and
Okay.
this is the parliamentary responsibilities. And but from that, I work a lot for the society, and especially Asian community and Indian community. Apart from my parliamentarian responsibilities, as you
Just one
mentioned,
second, Senator
Uh,
Masih.
uh,
You said that every month you have to work 15 days for the parliament. Is that correct?
yes, I
So,
mean,
which means in 15 days you are working in the parliament and 15 days you dedicate to your constituency or social service with the people and interacting with the people.
yeah, mostly what mostly the structure is that 3 or 4 days a week we dedicate to the parliamentary responsibilities every week, which you can say, because the week that we don't have sessions, the alternative week we have parliamentary committees and all. And the rest of the week, 2 3 days, we work in our constituency with the people for the society, and that's what I was saying before. Apart from my parliamentary responsibilities, I also do extra work for our community, for the Asian community, which
So, what you're
include,
saying is it's a full time job being a parliamentarian, it's a full time job.
yes, exactly, it's a full time job.
this is not part
And
time
I
like
would
India.
like to compare it with the Indian politicians. Like
Mhm.
Indian politicians, they get a big bungalow in the Lutyens Delhi. They get a driver, they get car. They get people to work for them, secretaries and all that. You also get something like this. So you also
No,
live in a huge big palace.
no, we don't. We don't get any of these this kind of extra services. We don't get those, and we also think that that is unnecessary. Speaking about the local politics, or speaking about the Spanish politics, I'm thinking, because if you say India is a different scenario. Uh, we don't get drivers, we don't get secretaries, we don't get PAs, and we don't get house in the capital. I mean, everything we do at our own. So it's a very different kind of different system, and I think this system is more transparent, and this system is more effective as we think of Spain and as we think of Europe. Because in and around the world, there they have different systems. In every country they have different system, and the systems are according to the country's scenario, according to the country's requirements, and according to the country's security systems, and there are so many things you can count on.
Okay, and then when you have free time, then you dedicate yourself to social service.
Yes.
And you've been doing a lot of community service to the Indian community. Can you remember something which you did? Like, I'm very sure for the Sikh community, you did a very good job. They had some problem.
Very known story. Very popular story.
I like to explain that. Kumarji was saying something?
No. I supporting you. The very popular story that time, just what Robert Masih did for the Sikh community.
Yeah. In 2017, we saw that there are many Sikh brothers. They were having problems with their photographs on their identity cards, either it is passport, driving license, or the national residence permit card. They were having the problems with their photo with turban, and that was a big issue. I would like to mention that it was not this problem was not all over Spain, and in some places this problem was coming. And we took this matter to the Home Ministry of Spain, and we spoke with the authorities. We spoke to the officials of the national police, and it took us 3 to 4 months having meetings and in explaining them about the Sikh religion and about the Sikh turban, and giving all aspects and cultural aspects. Then we got it solved, and then in all Spain it was announced that every Sikh brother, they want to have photo with turban on their ID cards. They can have it without any problem. So it was a very big achievement for us that we could achieve for our Sikh community living in Spain. And apart from that, there are so many issues that we keep helping our community, which is I'm very glad to be part of it, because I can mention that there is one town, there is another city close to adjoined to Barcelona, which is Hospital de Llobregat. Alokji knows very well. There was an issue that they were not allowing them for the permission of Nagar Kirtan. The procession that we the religious procession by the Sikh community that they do everywhere. They do in Barcelona, they do in other places in Spain, and especially in this city, they were not allowing them, and they were denying the permission, and that also came to me this problem, and we solved that problem. And now every year they celebrate Nagar Kirtan there. I mean, due to COVID, they were not allowed to do for last 2 years, but that problem was also solved by our efforts, and which the community is very happy with that. And there are all the time there are some issues, either it is residence renovations problems. And recently, I can also tell you that Lokji is president of an association, which is a business men association. They represent all the souvenirs related business and shops and their stores. And they were also having small issues with the government, with the direct help from due to COVID, that they got the problems, and we also helped them to solve that problem. And then all the souvenir community in Catalonia, they got that help. So when we solve these kind of problems related to our communities, especially Asian community and Indian community, it gives us more support and gives us more, and it encourages us more to work for the people and and it gives us satisfaction that all the work that we have been doing or we have done, and we are using this platform or political platform, that we can take the voice of our people to the higher level, and it gives us satisfaction. And then it also gives you satisfaction that you are doing the right job.
Okay, tell us something about the Indian Cultural Center, which you've established in Barcelona.
When in 2007 I started promoting Indian culture, I always had this dream that there should be an Indian culture center in Barcelona, which didn't exist earlier in Barcelona. There was one in another city of Spain, but we wanted to have it in Barcelona because we have different communities in Barcelona. I'm Indian communities, which we can say it is Sikh community, Sindhi community, Gujarati community, and North Indian community, South Indian community, and we wanted to bring them all together under one umbrella. One umbrella means that we wanted to give them one place, one platform where everybody can identify them as an Indian, and as an Indian, they can feel that this is our place, this is our culture center, where everybody can be related. So this dream I had in 2007, which I'm glad to mention that which this dream came true in 2017, when we registered the Indian Culture Center in 2015. But then in 2017 we had physical Indian Culture Center in Barcelona, and
After 10 years of struggle.
yes, it's a long struggle, but now I can gladly mention that we have
Now
an
you are
Indian
winner now.
Well, still we need to do many things, but we have achieved at least one milestone.
So apart from the sports and culture, how just you focus your social service in other sectors also, or you're happy just wanted promoting the sports and culture in the society, just for the employment, just for the youth, and just for the needy people, what you are doing in the COVID time?
No, there are many things to be done still. I have I've been always trying to find the problems within our communities and trying to solve. And especially in COVID, we started the food solidarity program, which was run by Indian Culture Center, and especially for those people who lost their jobs during the lockdown, and they were really in big need for their basic livings, and they needed that the grocery support. And also we started this food solidarity program, which still we are running. Until now, I can tell you that we have helped more than 40,000 people, which includes everybody, from people from everywhere, local Spanish people, Indian people, Asian people, are from other nationalities, other communities who are living in Barcelona. And still we are running the program. Still we are helping 350 families every 15 days. Now the service is every 15 days. And still working on. Our target is that we will close this service when nobody comes to ask for the help. I mean, we will do it until I have thought that when you open a shop, you are waiting for your clients to come, or you're waiting for your customers to come and buy from your shop. And in this case, my thought is I will see our service is successful when nobody comes.
So great. Nice thought.
This is what we think, and we will be very happy when we
Yeah.
see that today nobody came, and that will be our success.
So this is just similar to our the Antyodaya program, very popular program, just initiated by the Modi government also. And earlier, so many governments just started.
Mhm.
This is a vision of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. So last person should be served like any at any cost.
Yeah.
They should not be untouched.
Yes, exactly.
So
So
that's
this
like
is
yeah, you are doing the so such things. Just you have just taken the already uh, uh, mission and complete your mission like anything. Just life and mission. So just my question is just how you just seen in present circumstances the relation between India and Spain. How I think better and you think the better should be more better and all good and better and best. How you categorize one and how just think just to promote the both relationship in the big manner.
well, India and Spain have very good relations in all aspects, all sectors. Uh, but still, I think many things can be improved. Many things can be improved in trading. Many things can be improved in educational collaborations between both countries and between universities. We can do many things on agriculture. We can do many things on health system. We can do many things to promote tourism within both countries, and there are many things we can improve to make things better. But still, I would like to say again that India and Spain have very good relations, and I'm sure our leaderships and our diplomats they would be already working on improvements, and every year we see improvements. But still, I believe that there can be many other improvements to get more business between countries and get more cultural relations between both countries and have a more flexible trading, and many things can be improved in all the sectors.
So did you meet our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji? Just any chance to meet any program to meet?
Now,
uh,
Modi ji had come to Madrid. I don't know if you got the chance to meet him.
no. I didn't get the chance to meet the Prime Minister. I think when the Prime Minister came to Spain, it was very short visit, and we couldn't get a chance. So because Prime Minister came to Madrid, and I was in Barcelona, and yes, it was very short
So
visit.
we can say the bad luck just you could not meet.
Yeah,
But I'm sure you were
I-
able to meet Sushma Swaraj ji, the External Affairs Minister, who had come there, and
yeah.
she was
Okay.
also given some award by the Spanish government.
Yeah, that I got the chance to meet her, and it was
She was
very
nice lady, nice
nice.
lady.
It was a
Yeah.
really nice meeting her when she
Yeah.
came to Madrid, and I was called by the Indian embassy to participate in their event, and then I spoke to her. It was a really nice conversation that I had with her.
Any planning to meet our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji?
If I get the chance, of course, definitely I would love to.
So nice, great. So just some one or two questions. Uh, how do you just relate the religion and politics?
Religion and politics. Well,
How just
it's
relation between the religion and politics?
this is very difficult to explain in aspect of every country. Again, it's the political system that we have.
You have seen the India's system. You have just already sitting on just conducting the Spain system. So just you can how can you define how this is a relation?
For example, I can tell you about Spain that Spanish politics is not influenced by religion, any
Great.
religion. It's not religion-based politics done in Spain. Yes, there are some extremist parties who speak about the immigrants and all. But again, it's not a religion basis for politics. Apart from those aspects, which we see, the overall politics in Spain is not a religion basis, and we don't see religion interfering the politics, and in the same time, politics not interfering in religion. So it's a different system than from India. In India, is it is difficult to divide or difficult to separate a religion from politics and politics from religion, because when we see the history of India, when we see the political career of India, and especially from the independence of India, we have not been able to separate politics and religion, and which is very much, let's say, very much mixed up. And it is really difficult for me to say either it is good or bad, separating religion from politics and politics from religion in India, particularly speaking on India, because both countries have different political system, and they have a very different political scenario. So coming on Spanish politics, I can only say further and on the Spanish politics.
Okay, so nice. So really, you focused about your politics. So just my one question there, Alok, and one the last question. Just see the complete the world scenario, Taliban, Afghanistan, and how they're doing. What is the good and bad, and on the humanitarian ground, on the religion ground. That's why I post the religion and politics.
Well, Taliban is too early to say or to comment on Taliban scene today, because the earlier experience that we had 20 years ago, before and after Taliban, it was a different scenario. And before Taliban, 20 years before, the picture that we had about the Taliban, it was totally terror-based picture and totally different.
Yeah.
And now, after that, these last 20 years that we saw that the Afghan territory was, getting to on better ways, and the society, the business, and many, let's say, constructive things happened in Afghanistan. But now we'll have to see. Even if Taliban says that they are different Taliban than 20 years ago, it is difficult to comment. We will have to watch and see, and then comment on that, because it is really different. Because any government or any establishment based on terror is always criticized. It's always bad. But we will see how from here Taliban would act, and if they would be able to protect the basic rights of the citizens, if they would be able to protect the women's rights, if they would be able to connect with the global community, if they would be able to comply with the international responsibilities, with the international demands. We'll have to see many things. It's too early.
Yeah.
It's too early to comment on that.
Alok, any question?
Yeah. Senator, just tell us one thing, like as part of the NATO force, the Spanish military was also present there, and they have also equated their soldiers and people who were helping the Spanish, contingent which was there. I want to know how is the Spanish government, if it's doing something, or you would like them to do something for especially the women and children, because as we know, and if we know Taliban 1.0, we are sure that the people who are going to suffer the most are those who one day were supporting the democracy, and as a democratic society. What do you think the Spanish government is doing, or what it should be doing?
Well, not only Spanish government and all the NATO forces and all the countries there who were working for peace in Afghanistan. In my personal opinion, this was not right time to leave, for example, the territory, because still, as you can see that in Afghanistan, there is fight going on between Taliban and other more extremist groups, and still is happening there. Because Spain was also one of the allies with the NATO forces, and in one hand that we are happy that they have rescued more than 2,000 refugees from Afghanistan, which are already in Spain, but still there are many people left behind. So it was too early, because those people who are related to or to the people living here or their families who are left behind, and there is nobody to take care of them, and these families are still uh, looking for the opportunities to leave Afghanistan or to go and meet their families in Europe or in Spain. I think Spanish government should do the efforts to at least to help those families who are left behind, and all those people who are willing to come, because these people who are living in Spain, they are continuously demanding to the Spanish government that our families should be rescued. They are worried that their families have that threat of of lives, their lives in Afghanistan. So I think Spanish government should do the efforts to at least bring those families and to secure those families. And I can mention that maybe in the next session I will raise this question to the Spanish government.
My last question, just a small question. I need a small answer because we're just running out of time. Just do you think immigration is a problem in Spain?
Immigration?
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all, because if you see the population of Spain, this is just 47 million people. Spain is a big country. There are many work opportunities in Spain, and there are many jobs or many sectors which local Spanish people they are not working on those sectors. For example, I can tell you the agriculture center. In agriculture center, most of the immigrant community they work in agriculture center, and like this, there are many other sectors which they need people to work because the Spanish local peoples they don't work. And when you see the generation gap between Spanish local born citizens, uh, that generation gap is huge. And then working back to and for the country's economy, they always need immigrants to come and work. And yes, they are against illegal immigrants, but
Obviously, yeah.
yeah, but we do that. Nobody is illegal. If someone has come in your country and they need to improve their lifestyle, they need to have their families. At least we should legalize them. We should give them the documents, and we should give them the opportunities to work. This is our party supports always. And well, the governments make their policies, and the governments work as they have the policies.
Okay, so nice of you, Robert Masih Nahar. You participated in our GGN Talk program as a esteemed guest from Spain. I think you have the second term of senator in the Spanish parliament. So I think you should be continue more than 5 terms. We just wish to be just as you are working just selflessly for the society and for the people. So thank you very much. Just you attend our program, and so nice. And we'll keep in touch for the just better global society.
Thank you very much, Rakesh, Alokji, and it is really grateful for you for having me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.